Hello fam, so have you ever been in a scenario whereby you have your strategy right, your setup right, your entries right, so it's about the time to enter that trade and you are wondering what lot size do I use for this particular trade? So today I address that tutorial of today, which is called position sizing. Okay guys, so please stay tuned up to the end of this video because I'll be talking about how you come up with the best lot size for your account depending on your capital, however small it is, and actually choosing the right lot size before you place any trade. So this is what I want you to do. You should actually know how much you are staking for every trade and how much you expect to win in every trade that you enter. You need to be a smart trader, not a gambler. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, please comment and like. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Okay, so what is position sizing? Position sizing in simple terms is the ability to encounter several losses in a row without losing all your capital. So what will determine your success in this trading space will be actually how smart you handle each and every trade, how much you need to know each and every detail, how much you are staking, how much you are possibly going to get out from every trade, and of course the proper lot size that comes with knowing the proper lot size to use for your account. Okay, so I'll be taking you through this case scenario whereby we are having two traders in play, trader A and trader B. They both have a trading strategy with a 50% win rate. They both have a capital of $600, and trader A decides to risk $200 per trade and trader B risks 50%, $50 per trade. So they both have a risk reward ratio of 1 to 2. And what do I mean by risk reward ratio? It means in every trade that you enter, you expect to either win or lose. So that is what we mean by risk to reward. So you're risking this to earn this, okay? Risk to reward. So there are only two outcomes. You either win or lose. Okay, so if you decide that you're having $600, how much are you willing to lose? And when you win, how much can you win from that particular trade? So this is the scenario you're having. Trader A is actually saying, okay, for me, I am staking $200, but the reward should be $400. It should be twice what I'm risking. Whereas trader B is like, I'm risking $50. I should be earning $100 at the end of the day if the trade goes my way. So as you realize, trader A is actually risking more and actually earning more at the end of the day, whereas trader B is taking less and having lesser results. So it's just like any other business. The more you put in, the more you earn. So it's just like that. But as well, we are going to see which trader is better. Which trader would you rather be, trader A or trader B? So let's go back to our scenario. And the possible outcomes is like this. You could have 50% win, 50% loss. So I designed it in form of six possibilities: 3 losses, 3 wins. So let's take an instance whereby they both start with losses. Like the first 3 trades go in losses. We are having trader A who had staked $200 for every trade that they would enter, and the first 3 trades don't go as planned and they have to lose $200 3 times. That ends up with 0 on your account. Margin call is received and the account is actually at 0. Whereas for trader B, who only staked $50 of the $600, is having to lose $150 in the first 3 trades, and then later on is having no money to trade the other setups, and the setups actually go as planned. So as you can see, for trader A, since they risked a lot of their money the first 3 trades, and it's possible you could start with losses at the beginning of the week, and then later on in the week you actually make more money to actually overcome what you lost. So as you see, trader B was able to stay in the trade for a longer period of time and captured more better setups in the future, which is what we talked about, the ability to encounter several losses in a row, without losing your capital. And that is what you are going to. So how do you make this possible? How is this possible for you to stake? that comes up with using the proper lot size. Okay, the proper lot size is very important, and that is what, so I'll be talking about two methods, and that is the manual and the cool method. Okay, but before we get into that, I need you to understand something. So you need to understand risk percentage, or rather the percentage of your capital that you are willing to risk. So which one is the best percentage you should risk for your account? For me personally, I will tell you 0.5 to 3% is actually better for you to risk. Okay, so it doesn't mean that since you're having $1,000 or $600 you should trade with all of it. No, you could just use a certain percentage of it so that you can actually stake more, so that you even if you lose it, you're losing only 1% of your account. Okay, or 2% of your account. 3% is actually big. So as you can see, when you are having a smaller account, let's say $10, you will see that this is almost impossible, guys. Not so. It is almost impossible. Because imagine having, I'm telling you 1% of $10. What is that? It sounds crazy, right? So it just tells you that the more capital you have, the more, like, the better your chances. But it doesn't mean that you can't trade with $10. You can, but you really need to you have to have the best entries. Okay, but you may have to end up risking at least like 5% or even the entire account, because it's really small. But let's say you're having $1,000 or $10,000. See, that's possible. Okay, that's tradable. So it all depends on your account size, and yeah, that is all. So I'll be taking you through the first one, which is the manual method of getting the proper lot size. The first one, this is the formula that we use, and position size, which is actually lot size, is equals to amount to risk divided by the stop loss times the value per pip. So amount to risk in this case, it is actually the amount of money you get after getting the, let's say 1% of $1,000, or let's say 2% of $10,000. So the answer you get down there is what you're going to be using as your amount to risk. Okay, I don't know if you all understand me. So amount to risk, you need to first calculate it. If you're using the manual method, this one, you need to first calculate aside the amount to risk, which is maybe 1% of your capital. So the answer you get after doing that is what you're going to bring here as your amount to risk, divided by the stop loss. The stop loss you are using in pips, in terms of pips. So maybe you're risking 10 pips or 40 pips, 50 pips, 5 pips. It's what you're going to put here as your stop loss. Time was the value per pip. So this depends on the currency that you are trading. Every currency has a different value per pip. And what do I mean by value per pip? It is basically the worth of every pip. Like for one pip movement, how many dollars do you earn in that? Okay, and one thing you should know is that this formula is mostly for USD pairs. Okay, mostly, but we shall see how we can actually use the other cross pairs as well. So the value, your value per pip, but anyway, you can use anyway for other cross values as well. As long as you know the value per pip of your pair, you can still use this formula. So after doing that, you're going to input the answers right after getting your amount to risk, the value per pip. You're going to say this. In this case, I used 50 as the amount to risk divided by the stop loss, which was 5 pips times the value per pip. I was considering Euro USD because its value per pip is $10. Okay, so at the end of the day, I came up with one lot. So this is the lot I would use for this particular for this particular account. Okay, so this is just a random example that I gave. So this is basically the manual formula. So what is the cool method? So I'm going to be talking about. So one thing you need to do is you are going to go to your Chrome browser. Okay, just go to Chrome. So after that, you're going to type in baby pips lot size calculator. Okay, I'd already searched for it, that's why it came. So the first thing it will bring is babypips.com position size calculator, as you can see. So you're just going to tap there, and here you are. Okay, so it will bring your account currency, account balance, risk percentage, stop loss in pips, then the currency pair. So you're going to enter in our account currency. I'm going to be using USD, and then the account balance. Let's say we are having $100. Okay, And then our risk percentage, let's say we are risking 1%, okay? And then the stop loss in pips, let's say 10 pips, okay? The currency pair euro USD is okay. Then let's calculate. Just tap calculate and the results are right here, okay? For an account of $100 with a risk percentage of 1%, the stop loss at 10 pips, currency pair that, you will see that the amount of risk is $1. So 1% of $100 is $1 okay? So you can imagine how nice this is. You're going to be using only one USD dollar in that trade. So the rest, the $99 is actually safe. Okay. So the position size is that $1,000, but this I will be talking about in another video. So guys, even this lots, it brings you different standard lot, mini lot, micro lot. I shall be explaining it in another video, but I would advise that you use this first one, the standard lot of 0.01. Okay, that is what you should use for now, but I shall be expounding more on that. So that's all. You could just change any other according to what you want. You could still choose the different currency, I mean different account currency, but as you can see, they are limited. The account balance now, let's take an instance of $10, okay? And you are risking let's say 0.5. Okay, let's say 2% because it's small, okay? And we are having a stop loss of, let's say, 20 pips. And let's calculate and see. So as you can see, the about risk is 0.2 and the standard lot you can use is 0.01. So you can only open one position of 0.01 when you are trading Euro USD, okay? And that will give you a risk percentage of 2%. That means you're going to be trading with only 0.2 US dollars, okay? Yeah, so basically that's it. The rest you could actually play around with it. Just input everything you can just change the currency pair here of what you're trading. They're always here. And basically that's the simplest method I can show you. So if you've learned something in this particular video, don't forget to subscribe, guys. Subscribe, like and comment down below what you think about this video. I shall be replying all your messages. Bye bye, stay blessed.